Hi guys, it's your buddy Glasgow here once again. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the video review of the movie Wonder Woman. Did it live up to the hype? And I will give you my rating and whether it was good or not or what to see. Now, as always in many of my reviews, there will be spoilers in this video. However, I will save that a little bit till later because I know some people don't like spoilers. Hey, I don't care about spoilers. You can tell me the whole damn plot of the movie and I'll probably go see it anyway. But I know some people aren't like that. So, did this movie live up to the weeks and weeks of hype? Yes and no. It was good. However, action scenes were great. Some of the better action scenes this year. I could probably go on par with about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. A lot of the in-between wasn't bad. A lot of the jokes were funny. However, there's a lot of filler in between that could have done without. Does it warrant staying for 2 hours and 25 minutes? No. Had they shared that stuff out, they probably would have made a hell of a lot better movie. Had some disappointments. One of the biggest disappointments was there was no end credit scene. Now I know this is a DC movie, but if DC's planning on going to compete with Marvel movies, they need to start doing better. There was no reason not to have an end credit scene. I believe we had one in Suicide Squad, I believe, had an end credit scene. I believe the Justice League had, not Justice League, excuse me. Didn't Batman vs Superman have one? This wets our whistle for this one. There's no reason not to give us one. My God, you got the Justice League coming up. You could have had a partial scene for that. That's where Marvel gets it good. They wet whistles for a next movie that they have coming out. They've done it with all but one, I think, so far. So that was a disappointment there. So don't stay through the whole credit scene unless you want to just listen to music. Has some good music, but very disappointing. This is where DC's having some fucking problems. If they ever expect to compete at the box office with Marvel, they're going to have to start picking up their game. So, I'm trying not to get too much with spoilers, so give me a moment. Chris Pine was good. Gal Gadot was good. Pretty much all the actors and actresses were good at their role. Like I've said in my past reviews, you can have the best actors in the world, and if you give them a shit script, it's still going to be a shit movie. This is one of those type of deals. It wasn't really a shit movie. It was still pretty good, but it's just the scenes that really didn't need to be there brought the movie down. Overall, I give this movie a 7.58 out of 10. I really think this should have a higher rating than that, but those scenes, when you go see it, is it worth seeing? Yes. Could you wait to go see it when it comes out on DVD or satellite? Yeah, you could do that. I mean, I don't think it's going to top, I mean, for the first week or two, it might top Guardians of the Galaxy, because Guardians of the Galaxy has been out for a few weeks, but in the long run, I don't think it's going to compare. Box office was, which is a shame, because this is a character that it's a good, strong message to women, if you want to send that message, and has a good, long history. But it is overall a good movie. It's just, to me, anyway, I was expecting more with all this anticipation, and being one of the original 3 founding members of the Justice League, I was expecting way more, especially with the trailers we've been seeing. It's good. It's an okay movie. It felt like it was missing something. Like I said, and I can't explain it. If you see, when you go see it, if you do, you might be able to understand what I'm saying. But yeah, go see it yourself if you want. I'm not going to discourage you. You'll probably like it a lot. So let's go to the spoilers, okay? Spoilers. Spoilers over. Now we're going to spoilers. The beginning wasn't bad. You start out present day, and of course you get the picture, the original picture from Bruce Wayne. No, Ben Affleck does not make an appearance. Probably would have made a hell of a... That would have been a good post-credit scene having Ben Affleck. Because they're trying to make Ben Affleck / Batman be like the Tony Stark, like Marvel's doing. It's not a bad concept. Follow it works. So basically it's all of Diana reliving her life as a child on Themyscira, getting trained, and then meeting and Chris Pine. So of course when they go out, they fight World War I. It's all about backstage politics, which is okay. The movie's all the way up and okay, basically, to me, until they start getting into After the Front Lines, which you finally meets the front lines. And they're after Ares, and basically they sidebar off into the village when she runs into this woman in a trench that says her village has basically been under attack and they've taken their people as slaves. But what's wrong with this part was then they go off mission, and it starts becoming basically to me, a liberal mission. In the way of liberal writing, which is the problem with Hollywood lately. They get too much on a mission of love will conquer all over war. And that's a problem. That's not truth. I mean, I know don't get me wrong. I know it is a comic book movie. And it's fine in comics. I'm sorry, but at this point in time, with all the shit that's going on, and everything that liberals been doing, to me it just sounds like a liberal push, and it's a political statement. And I hate politics in movies. I do not go to the fucking movies to get a political statement. That's my take on it. You guys may not get that kind of take on it when you see it. So that was a turnoff. They threw in all this extra filler based on this and this love thing, which they didn't need. They did not need the emphasis of love, because later when her and Chris Pine get together, when they're intimate moments, when she gets to be with a man for the very first time, evidently. And at the end, you don't need all this fucking filler about love, because you could understand that from their fucking story. There's no need for that. But they go save the village, well, sort of, and liberate it. It wasn't bad. And then, of course, she kills the bad guy. Isn't who she thinks. Find out the real bad guy. A little bit of that. Chris Pine dies, saving, basically the world. Taking over for Wonder Woman, because she's basically too much past, too full of herself. Big battle with Ares, and then, of course, Wonder Woman wins. Not easy. Ending was a bit of a The last scene in it was to me, because they had showed her going after something, but you don't see what the fuck she's going after. That was another to me. That kind of irked me. And even in the animated Wonder Woman movies and television series, you see what she's going after. There's no need to say, oh, we know what this might be. No, you give her something to go after. So, all you hear is like a rumble. It could be a boom tube, could be anything. We don't know what they're doing. So yeah, so there's what really brings it down. There's a lot of misses. Some of you guys might think they're petty. I consider major holes, because you gotta think you're going up against fucking Marvel that has had win after win after win after fucking win, and has been pounding the shit out of DC at the theaters, and in some cases on the TV screen, pretty fucking hard. And I like both DC and Marvel. I'm a 50-50 split down. I don't prefer one brand over the other. On comic books, I like the characters. You know. But yeah, there was a lot of spoilers there for you. It's a good movie. Go see it if you want to, if you don't mind sitting for the 2 hours and 25 minutes of it. But if you don't like political messaging, you might want to stay away until it comes on satellite. They had no cameos basically from anybody else from the Justice League, which I find fucking surprising because in Batman vs. Superman, Jesus Christ, they had a lot of cameos. And they've been talking up about the Justice League being in, coming out later this year. You think you're throwing some more fucking cameos. Hell, you could put in fucking Aquaman. He's supposed to be, pretty damn old anyway. So, yeah, there's a lot of things they could have done with the movie to improve it. I could have made it a 10, and they missed the mark. I know I'm giving you a contradictory review here of good and bad, but I'm trying to be fair. Okay, I'm trying to be fair to you, as well as be fair to my feelings here, but I don't want to override what you may enjoy. But that's just my opinion. Let me know. That's what this comment section down below is for. So yeah, you can go see it if I'll probably go get it at a matinee. I do, because unlike Guardians of the Galaxy, this Guardians of the Galaxy had a few slow moments, but it was heavily made up for by the comedy and the action. And the payoff. And the fucking end credit scenes. Just Wonder Woman didn't do that with the slow scenes. With the stuff that I'm bringing it down on, it didn't recover. It didn't recover as much as Guardians of the Galaxy. It had comedy, which was good. It hit the target. It had you could see I understand they want you to care about these characters, but if you're not going to spend a whole lot of time on them, there's no point. Like, okay, Dr. Poison. Okay, she's supposed to be a major character against villain against Wonder Woman. But they don't spend a lot of time on her. They just say, okay, she's a great chemical scientist. And by the time you start trying to explore her character between her and Chris Pine, that was pretty much it. What makes this? Why is Dr. Poison Dr. Poison? How'd you get her face scarred? They don't really go into that much. Even when Ares starts talking about his plan. She's already scarred. How'd she get fucking scarred? There's a lot of depth there that go invest into that instead of some of this love will conquer war bullshit. You could have had a hell of a lot better movie. But that's my opinion. So, 8 out of 10. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I'm going to bump it up from the 7.5 to 8 just to an 8. It warrants that. 8 out of 10. You guys tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe down below. As always, you guys take care, and I'll see you all next time.